A very good morning, Fabio here, and welcome back to another daily market outlook in which we're going to be discussing every single major dollar pair and of course gold. So sorry for being a little bit late today, guys. I woke up this morning and I felt so blurry. I literally opened my eyes and I was like, where am I? What time is it? I felt like I was on a different planet. So yeah, that's why I'm a little bit late today. My apologies for that, but let's just dive in. So first of all, EU. So EU broke the fractal high, guys. And since then has been retracing in towards the downside all week long. Now we can still see that we're inside this daily area of demand, which broke that previous fractal high. Therefore, we are not continuing down lower yet. We are now trading in between this low and this high. However, the lower time frame, because the daily fractal might be bullish, the lower time frame is still showing us or telling us that further downside is definitely still possible. So if we look here at the 4-hour time frame, you can very clearly see that this was a 4-hour supply. Then once again, we have a 4-hour supply. And now once again, we have a 4-hour supply zone, which is acting as our area of resistance, right? So the overall order flow is in towards the downside here on EU. Therefore, I'm not interested in taking any longs until we would, for example, break this high over here. But then still not a big fan of that due to the fact that we still have a fresh area of 4-hour supply situated over here. And if we go in towards the 4-hour time frame, then you'll see, aha, we have 4-hour supply and we have a liquidity high. So therefore, I'm just staying out of EU for now. I'm mainly focusing on further downside, guys, because the overall trend, remember, with the daily being still bearish, is definitely in towards the downside. So I'm not interested in getting too aggressive on any longs, especially with the overall 4-hour momentum as well for now being bearish. So let's not call any tops or bottoms. Let's just focus on order flow. And for now, order flow here on the 4-hour is bearish. And only if we really see like a double break on the 4-hour time frame with strong buying power, then obviously we could look to get in on some longs. But for now, the main focus lies on shorts. Now going into the dollar index, I think the dollar index supports this bias of looking for potential further downside on EU because the dollar index has broken a fractal high. So what is that, or what does that actually mean even when you hear, okay, the dollar index has broken a fractal high? Well, it means that we have seen a flip on the daily time frame from a bearish market into a bullish market. So all you pretty much need to understand is that at this point in time, we've seen a market structure shift and that this now is your fractal low, also known as your protected low. This entire sell before the buy up, that is now your area of demand, which we tapped into. We saw this descending wedge, which we drew out at the beginning of the week, and now we're breaking up in towards the highs. Now, as you can see here, 4-hour fractal high break. And now if we go down in towards the 4-hour time frame, we can as well see that the overall momentum is shifting in towards the upside. So for now, this is your demand zone that is in control and which is causing the dollar to push up higher. For now, again, let's just focus on the daily time frame. Let's not get caught up on the lower time frame here on the dollar index. All I can say here on the dollar index is that it is still extremely bullish. We see the push up, we see the correction, we see the push up, we see the correction. So now obviously it makes sense to look for another push up, meaning EURUSD down, GBPUSD down. So looking at AUDUSD next, we can see on AU that we've made a nice retracement back up into daily supply. So this is daily supply, guys. Why is this daily supply? Well, because it is the buy before the sell, which broke this fractal low. Again, fractal structure, guys, simply the structure of individual candlesticks. Then, as you can see, this is the buy up before the sell that broke that low. Therefore, we now have a valid area of daily supply. Now we've pulled back into premium. So therefore, we can now go in towards the downside or in towards the lower time frame and look here at the 4-hour time frame. And on the 4-hour, you can see that we've taken out these highs, which is nice to see because this could now mean that AU is ready to push down lower. However, like I just showed you on the 4-hour, or like you could probably see for yourself, there's not very obvious areas of supply over here. Now, currently the market is stalling inside of this imbalance candle over here. If you use the 50% body candle indicator, you can see that this is a 50% body candle and that we've retraced above all the liquidity highs. So therefore now, if the 1-hour were to shift below this bullish candle over here, because this is now your demand zone that is in control, we can shift below that, then we could start looking for shorts on AUDUSD. Not interested in any longs because obviously, again, guys, the overall momentum is what it is still in towards the downside. So follow the trend and the trend is your friend, just like I am. So GBPUSD over here, what is happening over there? Well, GBPUSD is ranging, guys, ranging, very ugly. This is not very good. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. This is not good. as we can see here on the daily time frame, first of all, the daily fractal is still bullish. Okay, so that's where we start off, right? So the daily fractal is bullish. We've made a retracement in towards that 0.5 fib level. Then we drop down in towards the 4-hour time frame. Now again, on the 4-hour time frame, what is going on? We are seeing a barcode, guys. It is just moving in a range. It's moving sideways. So we need to see some momentum kick in before getting into any positions on this, is my personal opinion. So therefore, I'm just staying out. For now, the daily is still bullish fractal wise. So therefore, let's just keep the bias on still up for GBPUSD. And once we reach this, let's say consolidation zone, then we'll start looking for shorts once again. Or if we start seeing momentum in towards the downside, we break this black line, then once again we'll be looking for shorts as well. So why am I like focusing on shorts? Why am I mentioning shorts? Well, because again, the overall momentum is down and the dollar index is bullish. Okay, so that's why I'm referring to potential shorts. But here the lower time frame being the 4-hour time frame is also like still again on the contrary more in a bullish flow, but now we're just stuck inside of this range. So therefore I'm not saying okay, let's look for a long for now. Let's just stay out of this for now. It's my personal opinion. So let's go into NZDUSD. NZDUSD is very similar to AUDUSD, of course, also pushed above this high over here, which you could view as liquidity. Now, what you need to see here is that, again, very similar to AU, we've now retraced into what? Into a 50% body candle. So that 50% body candle is now pushing the market down lower. Let's go up a time frame into the daily, and then on the daily, you can see that we are situated in this daily supply zone. So this daily supply zone is very simply said your daily imbalance candle. And that is now acting as supply. So let's go into the 1 hour. And as you can see here on the 1 hour time frame, we saw a break of structure down. So this is your swing high, this is your swing low. And now what we need to see pretty much to get in on any trade on NU is like order flow. So we need to see supply zones created, and then we can get in on shorts, but obviously it's not the cleanest setup. I think AUDUSD is cleaner, and EURUSD as well. Going into gold, and the reason why I'm looking for NZDUSD shorts obviously is just because of the overall momentum and the way that it's currently moving. But here on gold, we've been pretty right with the bias all week long. Obviously gold was the plan, or gold longs were the plan. So you guys know I've been mentioning this analysis every single day. Another daily fractal high break, meaning that this is now your daily fractal low over here. So this is now your protected low, and as long as that low is respected, we should continue up higher here on the daily time frame for gold. Obviously the momentum is still up and up and up, and as you can see yesterday, last night, we can see a retracement in towards this sub for the buy over here. Again, this is the order flow, guys, so boom, 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 boom. So again, expecting higher prices from within the zone. Maybe we retrace one more time and then push up. But at least myself, it is looking still good for further upside. The reason why we're rejecting here at this moment in time is because we are reacting to this daily supply zone. As you can see, we wick into that with absolute perfection, and then straight away we see a retracement. Now, therefore, you need to be a little bit more careful with any further longs, because we could see a sudden retracement back down after coming in towards this area of interest. Okay, guys? So getting in on gold longs is getting a little bit more risky. So now higher probability would be like a bigger recharge before then trying to break through that area of supply. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure to check out yesterday's educational video. It's on the channel right now live. Also, make sure to check out the link in the description down below, and we're going to be going live on YouTube in the afternoon. Thanks for watching.